Hey guys, good evening everyone. Today is June 29th at 2020 and we are again in our daily stock market insights where we review your requested stocks for the day. I have actually in front of me the stocks you've requested plus of course the trending stocks we have in the market. Okay, so just in case your request or your stock is not yet part of my list over here, just go ahead and drop a comment and I'll see if I can record another part or part two of this by tonight. Otherwise, I'll prioritize your request by tomorrow. In the meantime, these are the stocks I will be reviewing. Okay, and of course, I will have to. Let's first check our index. Okay, looks like with today's candlestick, we have strengthened the support in this level. Initially, I thought it would really drop up to this level, but with how the market performed today, if you're to look at it, um, last, when was this? So we declined for total of an hour and a half to 1 hour and 45 minutes. But the overall sentiment of the market right after that was really on a climb. And I feel that, so looking at the 15-minute chart, we managed to cross the MA20 line. We're above it right now. So if that continues tomorrow, I feel that we might see some bounce in this area. Okay, so looks like for the past 3 days, this area is being respected and we're stabilizing in this level, creating a support in that area. So looks like I let us see tomorrow if most of the action will continue moving higher, then that means we now have a bounce at the 6,105 level. Okay, so it could be a make or break day tomorrow. But again, we have to check the individual stocks that we have here because that will really influence the movement in our portfolio. Let's check out VITA. Okay, so VITA over here did not show a very good performance in today's market. And we now are crossing the MA20 line, moving downwards. I'd have to say we have to be a little conservative, probably around 0.79. That will be the first support that I see, and then followed by 0.76 if that breaks. I feel some more declines. Uh, could be tomorrow. And let's see if it bounces at the 0.79 same day and moves the price higher. Overall, looks like it's just moving sideways with slight fluctuation in the price, with a slight lift in the trend, slowly moving higher. But the improvement in the price is very, shall I say, nominal or very small movements for the past how many days. We managed to cross here, but it did not sustain. So just wait for it around 0.79 or 0.75 before you get in, because I feel that we will be able to get this at a much lower price. Okay, CHP. CHP, just be extra careful. Um, you see this? It's challenging your lower Bollinger Band now, triggering it, and potentially it might pull the price lower. Um, so I feel that it might go back to this level, previous bottom. Now, when you reach the bottom in this area, 0.93, what I'd like you guys to do is see how the line is moving. Okay, so let us say we still have the same pattern. For instance, it's showing an upward movement. Oops, let's say it does that, and then price reaches 0.93, and then still your RSI shows this kind of pattern. That means we might potentially bounce at the 0.93 area. In the meantime, I feel that there will be some more um, uh, correction that will happen here. Okay, 0.93 is the nearest support. BDO did not do well as well in today's market, and we broke out of this level. I think this was the area where I plotted our support, and we had a breakdown in the price. And if this continues to drop, around 85.59 would be the next possible area of bounce. So if it does that again, following the double bottom, actually it's already a triple bottom if that happens. So let us assume it drops up to that level, and then we'll have to plot the RSI here. And if it follows the same trend like this, most likely that is the area of bounce. In the meantime, just hold on to your buying power, because I feel that 85.32 is not impossible to reach. Ali. Ali over here, interesting. This used to be a resistance here. Oops. This used to be a resistance, as you can see obviously here. Each time that price level gets hit, rejection is happening. But in today's candlestick, we almost had a breakdown in the price, but we also managed to bounce higher, and part of the body is already crossing that previous resistance. So I feel that right now this is already your support level. So remember that when you break a resistance, normally it revisits the support. It does something like this. Okay, I would always draw that, and I think that is just how it's going to move in the coming days. Sometimes it does this. Oops, let's say. Okay, let me just draw that. Sometimes it does this, move higher, and then stabilize here and continue to move higher. Okay, that normally is how the stock is behaving when it reaches the support level. And I feel right now it will be establishing a support at the 33.95 or 33.90 area. Next would be Bloom. Let's check out Bloom. We broke out. Oh no, we broke. There was a price breakdown that happened today. So MA20 line used to be our support level here. It was just moving sideways, but in today's performance, this was an obvious breakdown in price. So I feel that we will see some more declines in the coming days. Next possible drop would be this level over here, 6.49 area. So that will be the first area to challenge. Uh, let's see how it looks like on a weekly chart. Yep, see that? This used to be your support, MA20 line, 6.49, there. So now this will most likely act as your resistance, and then this will be your support. And of course, my recommendation is always try your best to enter at the support level or as near as you can at the support area. That way, the chances of you being kicked out, if you're already establishing your cut loss levels, um, you have to put it slightly lower than the support area so that you will not be kicked out. And that's the beauty of getting in near the support, so that your cut loss or risk reward ratio is going to look promising. Next one would be DMC. DMC is still, I think this could be, since it's an area, I'd have to say, let me just plot this one over here. This is your support level from 3.91 to 4.02. That is a support area. It could consolidate in that level first before it goes higher. If it drops lower than 3.91, be extra careful, because the next possible drop there would be around 3.33. In the meantime, I feel strongly in this level. I just have I just feel that it will be respected in the coming days. PHA. PHA also is also trying to do sideways here, and next possible drop would be this level, and that's a bearish sentiment. Now, if it drops in this area, also observe how your RSI is moving at that time. Let's see this. Right now, it's moving upwards, right? Um, so if it drops up to this level, if you see the same pattern, which right now it is doing that, from this point to this point, it's much higher. So that's a bullish divergence. Now, let's see if it touches this level and you have the same pattern over there, then possible that that would be an area of bounce. Dito. As for Dito, okay. While it's true that we are slightly higher in today's performance, I don't like this kind of candlestick actually. We're very near a resistance area. This is a resistance because we see this level, and we're very near that resistance. And this kind of candlestick, when it comes out the resistance area, that signifies a possible, rejection in the price. It's a sign of weakness. So just observe. If it continues to move higher, I feel that 3.92 area is a level where a lot of people will most likely be taking profit. And I'm not saying it will not move forward in terms of price, because looking at uh, the progress of the launch of our third telco, I think they're doubling they're doing double time to construct their towers, acquiring properties to construct their towers, and that's the reason why people are also starting to become bullish in their expectation towards this company. So if you want, you can wait for a breakout of the 3.92 level before you can get in. Because when you do have a breakout play there, it will establish a new high and then probably revisit and then do that again. So overall, the peak that we have here was around 8.44, which was back in 2018. Even if this level already 7.12, let's say it projects in that area again, you still are in a promising level. But that statement is now being addressed to, of course, our long-term investors, because they wouldn't mind. But for the conservative ones, wait for a retracement to happen, because this currently we are almost at the resistance area, and I feel that we might have uh, some retracements that will happen in the coming days. Look at this, you're already at the overbought. Teck managed to recover today. We thought that it will continue to drop. I was watching the market because we're working full time. I cannot really watch the movement and trade full time. So last leg of the trading day, I think we had recovered. There you have it. From 12 o'clock, we managed to show some recovery. And I feel that with this candlestick today, we might see some more bullish actions in the coming days. In case it drops some more, I think your 7.42 area will be respected as your support level. APVI, very good, interesting stock here. We had 50%. We reached the ceiling today. So, and I checked the buy sell column today, and I feel that we might even have some more bullish actions there by tomorrow, and maybe another gap up that will happen. So just be very, very careful, because we just don't know when our big players are going to dump this and then take profit. We don't want this thing to happen again. That's going to be very brutal to witness that in a span of, a day. Okay, so um, now that it has somehow established in just 2 days, though it's, the data is still small to create that trend, but I just feel strongly about this level, 18, 19 level for a possible support area. So just in case it drops right there or fluctuates in terms of price, I feel that it will just move sideways here and start moving higher in the future. But we do not know tomorrow. There could be a gap up. Just make sure to watch the market, use a faster time frame, and execute your plans. IMM, Mary Mart. Okay, Mary Mart over here is already doing a retracement. This is a sign of weakness. Okay, it's a solid weakness there. So I feel that it will. I don't have any chart here yet, but looking at the last day or today's candlestick, I just feel that it will drop some more. We just do not know how big of a drop it could potentially go through. But let me just use our Fibonacci retracement just to measure this. Oh, it's not. Okay, hold on. Fibonacci retracement. Okay. Okay, so looks like the stock is going to respect your 3.27. Let us see. We just don't know. It could drop. It could bounce at this level by tomorrow. Otherwise, it could continue to drop. And let's see the 2.89 if that will be the next possible area of bounce. Otherwise, it might also drop up to the 0.618 level, which is 2.51. So just observe how this stock is going to perform tomorrow. At least you have three areas to watch out for. You can be very conservative and wait for it here, or let's say tomorrow it starts at the 3.25 and most of the action happens going up, then that could also mean a confirmation of a bounce level at 3.27. IDC. IDC, looks like it's just going to revisit your previous support again, which is around this area, 1.82. Somehow we're almost there, breaking the MA20 line. I think, you know, anywhere between 1.82 to 1.98. I just feel that it will bounce in that level, but we just have to be very extra careful because we don't know if it will break 1.82. So my best recommendation here is do something like this. Wait for a green candlestick to come out in the support area to confirm a bounce. Sometimes other people would wait for two candlesticks because sometimes we only have a small body in this area. First green, then the second green would be your validation of a bounce. Mac. As for Mac, I think looks like it has respected your MA20 line, and this could be a bounce already. Tomorrow you can even do an end of day trade just to be sure and find out where the overall direction is. It could be higher than 609 or lower than 609. But with this kind of setup, with us ending green, even though we're slightly lower, just because this area is an area of bounce, that's why I'm thinking that we might have a bounce in tomorrow's performance. Use 6.09 as your support. HLCM. HLCM, let's see. Overall, your RSI has already given you advanced signals. It's just that sometimes RSI is too fast or too advanced that it is still declining. But I would have to say, I think we will just be lingering within this range before it moves up. Okay, so I am going to plot a support in this area right now only because I see bullish divergence in our RSI, and also for the past 1, 2, and 3 days in a span of 6 days, this area is being hit, but we're managing to somehow recover slightly at that level. So 6.19 for me is an area of possible bounce. Next, let's take a look at JFC. JFC, this is currently the support level, but part of, that could also mean two things. It's the reason why we're bouncing is maybe we are going to bounce indeed, but if we continue to trigger the 136.18 area, pulling the price lower and lower, then next possible drop could be right at this level, 119. Okay, so you just have to check how our market, our prices are moving by tomorrow, 118, 118.31. Okay, so again, 136.18 could also be a support, provided most of the sentiment tomorrow would be higher than 136.18. If we continue to break that, then prepare for some more dips in the price. Next possible drop would be 118.31. Okay. I hope I was able to provide some insights for you tonight, guys. And thank you for always consistently supporting our channel. If you have not subscribed yet, I'm inviting you to smash that subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're always updated whenever we have new videos. Also, if you see value in the content, go ahead and click the like. I'd appreciate it. And thank you for now. And bye bye.